Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Mr.Clean and today we're going to be talking about this week's VR news. Now there's a lot to get excited about this week because we have new headsets on the horizon, we have exciting tech that is about to shake up the entire industry, which I am very excited for. New releases, new games being spoken about at Gamescom, and of course there's a potential that Fortnite is going to be coming to virtual reality. Now before we dive into the news, this is the first of this kind of video that I'm doing on the channel. I put a poll out asking you guys if you'd be interested in seeing me covering the weekly news of VR. And here we are, we're doing a little test episode, so if you guys like it, please do support it, smash that like, give it a little subscribe if you're new, and of course let me know in the comments down below, do you like this format? Are you interested in me continuing to do this on the channel? And is it something that should become a permanent of the Mr.Clean channel? I really like this idea as I really live and breathe VR, so kind of being able to deliver the things that I already know about to you guys and help you understand what's going on in the VR world is something that I'm really looking forward to doing. So yes, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know. The first game I want to speak about today is Transformers. It is coming to virtual reality. Unfortunately though, it is locked behind being exclusive to PSVR. So very good for you PSVR owners because you finally have a reason to dust off your headset and put it back on your face. But for everyone else, they're going to have to wait. So this is exclusive to PSVR for now. Will it come to other devices? I freaking hope so. As a big Transformers fan, I want to play this. It is an on-the-rail shooter by the looks of things, very arcadey feel to it, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I think it could still be very good if it's done right. Personally, I won't be playing it because I packed away my PSVR a long time ago, and I don't have any plans of going through the hassle of setting it back up again until PSVR 2 comes out. But that's a conversation for later in the video. Next up we have Interkosmos 2000. This is a game coming out as well on the 1st. This one is coming to Quest 2 and I'm really excited for this one. I played it myself. If you're into your simulator type escape room games, then oh my goodness, you're gonna love this one. This one you go up into space and you have to go to the rescue a satellite. And then a lot of stuff happens in between. I'm not going to ruin anything for you, but trust me when I say this is a really cool title. As I said, if you're into your escape rooms, you're going to really like this one. And if you like simulated stuff, you're definitely going to love this one because it sort of heavily leans onto the simulator vibe, going into the escape room-esque kind of feeling to this. Keep an eye out for it. It comes out tomorrow. I'll also have coverage on the channel for this one because I've already played it. So yeah. Keep an eye out. Next up we have some exciting news coming off the back of Gamescom. We have EVERSLAUGHT coming to the Quest. Not only is it coming to Quest, but it's coming to Quest in its own sort of style game, which is going to be freaking co-op. If you don't know what this game is, it is essentially the closest thing we'll ever get to like a proper Doom Eternal in virtual reality. Super fast paced, very high octane action and gruesome and gory. This game is freaking awesome. I played it on PC VR and I played it on the channel before, but oh my goodness, I just can't wait to go into this co-op with a mate. It's just going to be absolute carnage. So this is definitely one to keep your eyes peeled for. Next up we have After the Fall dropping some more free content for us. On the 15th of September they're going to be dropping some new content. I'm hoping this is going to be the same as like the Frontrunner season where we're going to get like a month or so's worth of actual really cool things dropping in here and there just to keep us busy on the game. As I am a huge fan of After the Fall, I cannot wait to dive back into that game and get excited. Next up we have some exciting news as there's been some new footage dropped for Saints and Sinners Retribution, which is essentially Saints and Sinners 2. I am so freaking excited for this game and being able to see this game running and actually get to see like the chainsaw going through all the zombies and stuff like that, it looks freaking sick. In this footage we get to see a whole bunch of stuff from new locations to how the new mechanics are going to work, some new weapons like Uzis, some freaking chainsaw action, which I am absolutely hyped for. I really love my time in that game and I just can't wait to go back and explore it. We also got a sneak peek at the new villain. He looks scary and I'm really excited to come up against him. Probably going to poop myself, but nonetheless it's so exciting to see some actual footage coming out of this. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So you know guys, if you want to send over some a key really early to me, Mr.Clean, so I can play it, I'd love that. Thank you, developers. Next up, we get into some exciting news about tech. Now, we have been in a bit of a stale place for a little while now, where sort of meta has been the main key component to virtual reality, in the sense that they're kind of just taking over a little bit. Not a bad thing, because they've done wonders for the virtual reality scene, and honestly, I love my Quest 2. I'm definitely not like slagging on this or anything like that. I just think that it's time that we got a bit of a shake up in the market and we had some more options available to us. And those options are coming in looking like pretty thick and fast. Some stuff that I I don't think we even know about yet, but the things that we do know about is things like PSVR 2 has finally got a launch date. So they're saying to us it's going to be early 2023. My guessing's probably going to be around March time, hopefully. These are of course guesses. They've just said that it's going to be early 2023 for the minute, but having that confirmation that we're even going to get it in that sort of part of the year is very, very exciting. I think it'll probably be around March because that was around the time that it came out last time, and I just kind of have a good feeling about that being a good guess. I'm hoping we're going to see some pre-sales maybe a month or so before when we have a actual solid date on this thing, but I'm just so excited. The PSVR was my very first experience into virtual reality, and being able to dive back in on the high-end visuals that we're going to get from the PSVR 2 is just, I'm so excited. Things like the haptic motors in the headset, we're going to have freaking eye tracking in it, we're going to have so many cool features built into this headset. It really is like something from the future, and I just can't wait to get my hands on it. Next up, we have some more news from Pico. Pico is the new player in the game. They are owned by ByteDance, so TikTok, and they are coming in strong, hard and fast, taking over Gamescom as the main VR presence, which is pretty damn cool. And they are also got a new headset that is set to come out in September, the Pico Neo 4, and this thing is seeming like it's going to be kind of awesome. They had a few things to improve on the Pico Neo 3, honestly, and I did go over those things in my review, which you can find in the cards up there. And I think they're going to have learned from everything. They took a lot of feedback in, and they are ready to come in and sort of really put their foot and put their stamp on the mobile device area of virtual reality. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, and this headset supposedly is going to be pretty kick-ass. So keep your eyes peeled for September when they start talking about this and release it in September. Next up, we have Project Cambria news, which is the new Quest 2 Pro, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be coming out in October, which has been confirmed by Mark Zuckerberg himself over on the Joe Rogan show. So this is something that's going to be happening very soon. Should you be excited? I don't really know yet, because this is being aimed at the enterprise market. It's not being aimed at you and I for gamers. So I'm interested to see what this thing's going to be like. Is it going to be sort of like a prosumer pickup if you have a couple of grand laying around and you want to spend it to upgrade some minor upgrades on things? Then maybe you will. Also, there's rumors that you'll be able to buy the controllers separately so that you can just buy the controllers and upgrade that experience on your Quest 2. I'm not sure how this is all going to work out yet, but I'm kind of excited to find out. And once we have some real concrete information, I'll probably be doing a video entirely talking about just this device, because I'm excited just to figure out what it is. Any new tech is exciting, whether it's aimed at me or not. I'm still down to figure out whether it's going to be cool. And last up on the list, I'm sure the story you've probably clicked on this video for, Fortnite coming to virtual reality. Now, this is very exciting and also kind of like could be hype for nothing kind of situation. When there was a data mine going on, they found a lot of things suggesting that the Quest 2, the Oculus and some other names were in there. There's also been some other sort of little hints dropped that we might be getting something exclusive coming from Epic Games coming to the PSVR 2. So does this mean that we could be actually getting Fortnite coming to VR? Hell freaking yes. I mean, in my opinion, it's never a matter of like if this is going to happen, it's more of a when this is going to happen, because quite frankly, it's like a freaking no-brainer. I mean, essentially, Fortnite coming to virtual reality would be the truest metaverse that we've actually seen so far. Think how diverse it is for the skins and everything in there. You can truly be freaking anything. You can do anything. You can create anything in there. It really is a ready-made metaverse. Yeah, I know we're all sick of hearing that word, but it really is a ready-made metaverse ready for people to dive into and explore. Not only that, it's an incredibly solid game on top of that, and the popularity of it would drive VR up. You know, we're talking like major mainstream if that sort of thing was to release on it. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to work. Will it work? I think it's going to happen sooner or later. This really is something that's just going to happen sooner or later. Seeing these little data mine leaks gets everyone excited, but I think it also is a bit more of a reality check that this is going to happen at some point, and when it does, it's going to be huge for virtual reality. Whether you like Fortnite or not, it doesn't really matter. This is going to be dope, and it's going to be hella cool to suddenly see this sort of thing happen in virtual reality and see a big studio like Epic Games actually take this on. They definitely have the tools ready for it. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen now, and I kind of think it may be an exclusive thing to hit PlayStation VR 2 first and then spread out to other headsets after. Wouldn't be a bad thing, because it would kind of like help push that in the right direction as well. Anyway, that is going to be it for this week's VR news. I've really enjoyed myself researching this stuff for you guys. I've really enjoyed putting this together, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and if you could let me know any feedback in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the show. Do you think this is going to be cool? Should we keep it going? I have one other question for you guys as well. For you guys that have stuck around to the end, this is my question to you. Out of the new headsets that we've got potentially coming up with the Pico, with the PlayStation VR 2 and with the new Cambria headset, which one would you be most interested in picking up and why? Let me know in the comments down below and let's have a little bit of a conversation about it, and I will catch you in the next video. If you enjoyed this, smash like, subscribe if you're new, and of course if you want to know more about upcoming titles, then you should click this video over here, because that will lead you straight in to this month's releases. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.